What's good? What's hood? What's geek about? This host, JK, the Mad Kid, leader of the Cloud Village Rock Cocker speaking, aka the Golden Pharaoh of the South, back on an episode of Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Last episode, we were just doing things for the Lords of Fortune, my faction, but now we will be doing something for Nev, to going back to Docktown. So I hope y'all enjoy this episode, and after this, we might, if it's not a long mission, or long side quest for her, we will go hit the main mission and get our necromancer. So that's a lot. Hope y'all enjoy the episode. If y'all do, man, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when I drop another Veilguard video or Borderlands 3 or whatever I'll drop on this channel. So let's hop into it. Let's go straight to the quest. Yeah, so pretty much I was just doing like I said, cause I'm trying to get more stuff for my companions and all that. Even me too. So where's the
You had me followed. Inquired about me. I needed to be sure.
What can I do for you, Rook?
I was curious about the Magisterium, the Venatori, and the Shadow Dragons.
Ah, of course. You're not from here, are you?
uh, uh
Fortunately for me, it's not the safest place to live.
I feel that way sometimes. I could leave, but that would mean giving up. Surrendering my city to the worst of our impulses, to the Venatori. I can't do that. I have a duty to the people. But my father made sure to impress the importance of a magister's duty upon me, before he revealed me to the Imperium as his heir. I may not hold the title anymore, but I have not forgotten his lessons.
Whatever you're up against, gods, cults, blight, you know where to find me.
Now I won't keep you any longer. The world is troubled and we both have our parts to play. Good luck, Rook. Bring the light.
Okay. Hmm.
My uncle once thought about it.
Oh, I thought it was Ned talking. Or the Lord. One of those two.
Why does everyone call him the Viking?
Drama. He's a... Look! What can I get the city's saviour?
Okay. I wish it would be more. I just wish y'all should do give me more stuff though, because I did save the city, as you just said. But we gonna let it slide. Mm. I hate, boy. I still don't like that ranking. I don't like that ranking system because kind of y'all taking a little too long.
Come back anytime.
But it's no here, no there. I ain't doing nothing. I'm trying to. I got two objectives I'm trying to do, so I'm not trying to get sidetracked. Not no time soon. All right, come on.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varrett, too, right here in Docktown.
Take it away. I'm ready for the full tour.
We've been here before.
The tour where I get to look around and not chase cultists or fight demons.
Wouldn't that be something? Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials, too. All right, let's go.
So,
I-
before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me.
It seems like they do.
Okay.
They
Keep an
Wait,
eye out
talk.
for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
okay. It seemed like they were
Best
like,
word, Ducktown, right here.
okay. I'm sorry for you interrupting me. When I'm talking. It seems like they trying to push her. Like as so far, it seems like they pushing her more in the whole entire game. Like more based on characters. Like I don't know. Just I feel like they're trying to push her more. Like Harden, like it's Nev is like the main pushing character companion. They pushing on you more and more every time. That's just my opinion.
Trouble at
Hi.
the
I'll
palace.
take a paper. Thanks.
Magister say no. No.
This one quotes several magisters, several lies.
How did you fall in with the shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before, not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The shadows brought me in after that.
Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
One, please.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easier.
But you like us, right?
Here's what we know.
You're all right.
Alright.
What happened in Marnus Pell?
One paper.
First-hand
Thanks.
account.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
You've got a good eye. I was starting to think my good neighbors. Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's, thanks. I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook, no. But I've got a Treviso Manor in need of tenants if you're willing to pay up front.
You know, I've made that one work. Can't go back to Voldorma, though. What about you, Nev?
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate? Personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
All right. Come on.
And like I said, that too, they give you more
If
like
we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
I said, they give you more flirtations or love interest with her though. So I'm thinking this is my thought. They were trying to push her on to be like the primary everybody's romance option.
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that's how you stay out of trouble.
No, but it's the best shot you've got.
The best cereal in Minrathous. The latest chapter is here.
We'll take one.
One of Belle's cereals. Great.
Okay, so I was saying it right. So I did say Bell for sure. Okay. I thought the whole time I was tripping.
Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
The real news in Docktown. Get it here!
Paper, thanks.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Okay, come on.
Doing all right?
Huh? Yeah.
How much I know this? I'm doing
The
one
lighthouse
playthrough.
doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
I said I'm not playing this game. I said after like if they add DLC, I might play DLC. But when it comes to like doing another playthrough, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
You still took the money. See, look. If somebody tell me next time it's gonna be free, oh, you have to trust and believe. I'm gonna take that
Joining
free.
Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Alright. Okay. Now we need to go back to the lighthouse. God, he's alive. There's a lot of quests here. So we go on the crossroads. Okay, we need to go back to the lighthouse. Trust me on that. Okay, let's see. Anybody need to talk? I'm good to go. Change my party real quick. Let's take Belle and Davin. Exit out. Alright. Try to make sure everybody we keep forgetting. Oh, okay, it was no point then.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
So y'all cool with this? Oh, necromancy was like taboo.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
Let me talk, girl.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Is because think about
I
this.
must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
My question is this then: is necromancy in the series like not like a taboo type of magic? Most magic series it is like is looked down on a necromancer.
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm just like, whoa, what's you trying to do? I don't understand why they got this big bow on my back.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
We're reaching these. They're mindless. I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies, poor things.
And back up.
I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Okay. So.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Okay, I was walking kind of slow, 'cause I thought it was like if I walk fast, it was gonna leave.
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Belara. And it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fae?
Oh, just a little.
All right, let's finish.
Man. You're back up, come on. This is it. I ain't gonna lie, I kinda do like this, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I do like that. I do like that.
This
So I really don't need hardening with me
magic,
like that.
It drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Alright. I said that's the case, and just keep our distance. Really don't.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Oh Lord. Why is 3 though? Why you, bro? Really?
Those were strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Alright, trying to be like, Assassin's Creed on the slick. Ooh, I'm about to get mad a little bit. Cause I thought I lost him.
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
And of course, the last one gotta be so far.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Watch ahead. Hitting us from range.
Really?
Oh, is it time again? Great.
Okay. That's kind of silly, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Where you at, man?
Ranged. You'll have to teach me that one, Professor.
Okay, we all double teaming them.
It's over.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like that. How he can't swim enough.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Do.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Ravane. Lords of Fortune took me in.
The famous treasure seekers to the north? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
I'm so sure about how we. I don't like that. How I found I'm a slave dude. Good jump, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
Ooh, Lord have mercy, bro.
This should unseal our final path to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlethan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair! Who brought it here?
Venatori.
What are you trying to do? I'm shape, man.
Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Really? Boy, that got me mad. That got me a little tight right there. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that hand of glory burns down,
so don't dawdle.
What's good, brothers?
They have no place in these halls.
You fail our gods!
What? Boy, stop that. Back up.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Was what? Okay. So I have a question to the people who are watching this videos who know more about the lore than I do. Is these Valentorians, are they the people that are actually from the Inquisition people? Yeah, no, girl.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learned to make miniature ones in Tevinter.
What's this?
A vessel to store the magic the Venatori intended to siphon away from us.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Okay. That's crazy though how y'all still got slaves though.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. There's one chain.
Excellent.
Man, please come on. Thank you.
Kill them all, but save the limb.
Man, come on.
We've a fighter.
Come on, give me your soul, boy.
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
Alright, come on, Professor.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Alright. You got me and a bell, so we ain't tripping. Where's they coming from though?
There's the Venatori.
Death is not granted.
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
How we doing, Everett?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight a little longer.
I don't care.
Rage demon!
Hold fast.
You gotta move.
Man, I ain't even tripping. That's funny how y'all try. It's funny though.
We're halfway there.
Come on, man. I don't like. Why y'all keep? I don't like how y'all have them.
Ah, well done.
I ain't like how y'all have him move around though too much.
Here we go.
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
It worked. Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
I'm ready.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
And get you out
tell
here.
me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
No, really, Bill did want you, not me. But here now, we got you. So
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
glad to have you in the fight.
You're good in a fight. We went through a lot of demons.
I've faced worse in the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
What? What?
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
We can fight back.
So instead of one giant fight, we have a lot of smaller ones. I bet that won't make things any easier.
The gods have made bargains with the worst people in Thedas, offered them all power. And it's not as though the Antam or Venatori will care about the price.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we help save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
Couple new people have joined the team since you've been gone. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, he's our Fade expert, and Tosh, our Dragon Hunter.
Hey.
Charmed. Right. Not everyone has met. So, a Dragon Hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Good to have you back. Whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours, until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Someone has to do it.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook.
You're doing too much resting. You're doing too much resting, my boy. You're doing too much. You ain't doing nothing, bro. You just got stabbed, and I still don't know how he survived though. But I'm about to end this video here, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. We have 2 people now on the team. And so like that, I'm ready to go. So that's out the way. Hope y'all enjoy this episode. If y'all do, man, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when I'm dropping another video on the channel. And after the experience of the Black Dragon attack and Vienna, trusting and more. I don't care. We had to make that big choice. But like I said, I'll catch y'all in this episode. So may Gyps God bless. I'll check you out. Peace.